All right, now I watched as this video right showed that they basically want to depopulate the world. Like it's like decrease the population, control of the population in the world. They want to do that because we're like on top of the food chain, and there's basically nothing that can stop us but us. You understand? And with that being said, we're gonna like come like a mass. We're like mass locusts. You know, leaving nothing but destruction in our wake. But at the same time, you know, it's just stupid. Like, to be honest, when I listen to the video, some white guy, of course, trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, man, like y'all need to learn that we're just trying to exterminate blacks. First of all, they can exterminate all the blacks in the world, and they will still have the same problem they had before they did that. The problem is definitely not black people. Let me tell you. We were population controlling our damn selves way before Caucasians came into the picture. Caucasians are the only people who have a problem with mass production. You understand? They're massively producing at way greater numbers than any black person is, because there's way more white Caucasians than there are black people. Period. There's more Caucasian from Europe. There's more Asians. Like, we are the least of this planet's worries. Like, we're not the ones that like have these mass numbers due to, you know, mass adaptation or whatever the case may be. That's not us. These people got life messed up. Because to be honest, I already know what the problem is. The problem is technology. See, technology works one way: for money. At least this technology does. That's all they care about. That's all they care about is making money. Now, once they take out all the black people, the only thing that's going to happen is Caucasians are going to take their place. That means white people will feel like they're doing it right now. Like, say there's 1 million, you know, Caucasians and 100,000 black Americans. If 1 million Caucasians reproduce as opposed to the 100,000, who's gaining more numbers? The minute they take us out, they will be replaced by Caucasians. That's all. You figure they would just, okay, slow down the process by taking the black people out. But then eventually they're going to have to take themselves out. And eventually that's all that's going to happen. I don't understand, like, you forget, like, these numbers. Like, I don't even know why they trying to make it seem like it's the scientists doing all of this dirty work. No. Every person wants to be free and do what they want. It's these people with money issues that's doing all of the dirty work. They are paying the scientists to do these things. They're instructing them to do these things, and for dumbass reasons. The scientists know better, but they know money is power here. It's corruption. And money could get a person killed ASAP. Money could get me killed. So with that being said, they should just be honest. Like, their whole science and their whole super technology and their so-called super higher being and supremacy is a fucking lie. It's a lie. You're not supreme. You're stupid. You're supremely stupid. Like, to have all this power and all this knowledge and still do stupid things just means you're just dumber. That's it. There's no way of going about it. Like, the only way you can control this earth, right, is to limit people to 2 kids. Do that. Like, every time a female has up to 2 kids, cut it. Snip it, tie it. They don't want to do that. How you not want to do that? Stop a person from having kids, but you're willing to make diseases and all this other things that will slowly kill people. Like, you're still trying to work on favoritism. They use racism to work on favoritism because they know that the masses are mostly made up of Caucasians. So they slowly tell you that this is what they're doing. Then after the black people, what's going to be next? The blondes, the brunettes, the redheads, the people who are not 100% white. And then after that, who's next? Because the only reason why the world is the way it is today is because of technology. Before then, people were dying in certain situations. Like, there's a lot of people who are being saved and all this other, and everybody think it's a good thing. When it's time to go, it's time to go. You know what I mean? Only the strong is supposed to survive here. There's all sorts of weak people here. There's all sorts of weak people with lots of money. And they pay their way to live. That's the only reason why this world is messed up. You know what I mean? The truth sucks. Don't nobody want to listen to the truth because they believe, oh, we have enough science and technology to save this and that. No, we don't. This is a world made in the natural order. The strong survive, the weak die. Period. There's no way to tamper with that would be to tamper with everything. Anything that was supposed to be like superhuman or super strong in the future has been killed due to fear. So we would never, as humans, we would never go no further than this state because of the so-called white supremacy. White people being just ornery and jealous and hateful and deceitful. Like, if you think about it, you have to be a complete Neanderthal to hate somebody because of their color. Because that's about the dumbest reason to hate anything. Me being black cannot hurt nobody. Somebody being white can actually hurt somebody because white people believe just because they're white, they're better and they have, you know, what do they call that? Privileges. Everybody has the same privilege that they was born with, to live and fight for survival. You know what I mean? I don't understand, like, why would they want to do something as sneaky and underhanded as that? To kill. To be honest, all they have to do is take all the police out the hoods. They will minimize themselves. You understand me? They will kill each other till there's nothing left, and then you can just accept all the black people who ain't down with that shit and tell them, in order to survive in our society, you can only have 2 kids. Because you see how your people just wipe themselves out. And I'm pretty sure, like, if you pay attention, it's gonna happen with the Caucasians too. They're gonna wipe themselves out. Eventually they're gonna figure out that these motherfuckers at the top need us at the bottom so they can stay at the top. You like a step. The steps that these people need to take to the top, they have to use the people at the bottom. So you can remove the steps and everybody can be on plain ground. With that being said, then what they gonna do? Sit up here listening to this. Like, next who's gonna be the Spanish community, Puerto Ricans? You know they gotta get somebody else next. Because as soon as they take us out, the population, people are not gonna just stop having kids. They putting stuff in the water to sterilize people, in the food to sterilize people. That, for what? Because y'all made it so easy to live. That's all that happens when anything has lost its predator and has nothing that'll kill it. In its production, which is only used to replace you because you're going to go. It's like, it's crazy. Eventually, people should only have kids to replace themselves. That's technically really all you have to do. People would stop having kids today. You mean tell me the next child I have, I gotta die in this child's place? You ain't got to worry about me busting a nut ever again, bro. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. The only way anything can happen is if everybody agree with it. If the masses disagree, then nothing can change that. Nothing can change it. Trust me, I've been doing a lot of things, and I've been doing a lot of research and been learning a lot, and all I've ever seen was that, the masses, the majority rules. The majority will always rule. That's why they believe the white people are really privileged and really like supreme and all. The only reason why they feel like that is because there's a lot more of them than anyone else. Like, that's it. That's it. The only competition is China and India, because these people like mass produce like it's no freaking tomorrow. But we're the problem. I could see them atomic nuclear bombs going off right now. Motherfuckers be like, China gotta go, and China be like, no, you gotta go. Boom, 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 boom. Like, all this trying to make it seem like black people is the problem, or they trying to depopulate the world because of black people. I'm listening to the video, him saying that they put in the water. I'm pretty sure the water isn't controlled to only go to one certain group of people. Even if it is, you know what I mean? That would mean that there shouldn't be no white people in the black neighborhoods drinking water because they gotta go too. They're trying to make it seem like it's for the black people, but it's for everybody. It's out of control with everybody. Listen, somebody like me, like who have a lot of kids. It can either get better or worse. It's all about decision making. What's the right decision to make in a situation like this? Kill everybody? That's the decision we coming up with? Kill all the black people? Yeah, the world's getting overpopulated. What do we do? Let's take out the black people. Bruh, I don't understand why the fuck, like, they don't realize that they're more like a virus or a cancer than anything else. Because these motherfuckers are the only motherfuckers that spread and fucked up shit. Indians, they stayed in there, they grew, and then they fell. Everybody grows and then they fall, and then a new population arises. The only one that has stayed for so long due to their snakish, poisonous, venomous, evil ways is the Caucasians. Remember that story about Adam and Eve? How the snake convinced Eve to bite into the apple, and then Eve turned to Adam and had him bite into the apple. God seen what they have done and then took them from out of the Garden of Eden. Meaning, technically, they didn't have to worry about nothing until they realized that under the corruption of this apple, that this is what's going on and that's what's going on, and just messed them all up. That's pretty much what Caucasians been doing all along. They took the apple and was like, oh, we're giving everybody a piece of this apple. And they ain't do it until they had a whole farm of apples with a whole bunch of people ready to go and corrupt and mess up and take advantage of the knowledge that they had to overthrow or overpower all those without this apple. You understand? Like, they're the snake. They're the snake. They are the first Adam and Eve. That's how I look at it. Because these people taking this stuff and they just mad at other people who are just living off the land and surviving on their own, and only the strongest are surviving within those populations and those groups. They just like, nah, bunk that. You know what we gonna do? We gonna give y'all an apple. Oh, you're naked. Like, these people, they go around calling these people like ignorant niggas, because they rather hunt and kill for what they need. When you got these motherfuckers massively producing stuff, and you know how much shit goes to waste a year? They don't never want to bring how much stuff goes to waste. I know how much stuff goes to waste. I'll go in the stores and I see food out of date all the time. Food that didn't have to go to waste. And the only reason why I went to waste is because someone had to pay for it. They're not giving away nothing for free. So it's crazy how you involve currency and things go to waste, but when there's no such thing as currency, nothing goes to waste. It's funny how when you have control over everything, things are out of control, but when you don't have control over everything, things are controlled by itself, by nature itself. Who's stupid? Who's inferior? Those who let that shit go to their head, or those who understand? Only those who understand is superior. Everyone else is inferior. And that goes for everybody.